go hard after this stuff. And I'm just like, I'm fine with what I got. My little $42 that's in my bank account right now, it's all good. I'm not going crazy, going out here trying to figure out where, can you lend me $100? No, because I know the Lord is going to make a way for me to get through the rest of this week with that same $42 in my bank account. He's done it every single time. I'm dead serious. And that's exactly what I got in my bank account. But it's all good. Jesus got it. He's my helper.
That's funny. Listen, if the Lord wants,
no, brother, I know. If the Lord can use people to help you.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I mean is, if the Lord wants you to have $1 million in your bank account, 10,000, whatever in your bank account, He will make sure that your mind can handle it in a position where you still will walk with Him the way you walking when you got that $42.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. I believe
He will provide. But the problem is, soon as the Lord provides so much, whatever we're looking for, again, go back to the root. We don't pray.
No, you don't.
We don't fast.
You don't.
We look down on other people. We're walking around with our heads so far up in the air. We think we're better than everybody.
That's true.
When the Lord sees fit to bless us with a great financial blessing or whatever, sometimes He even give you more than what you want. Why? Because He know your heart. He know your heart not going to change. He know your mind is not going to change. Again, Jesus did not come down here to make you wealthy. He did not come down here to do these things. He came down here to make sure you have your name in the Lamb's book of life. That's why Jesus came. And believe me, what did you just read over there in Timothy? Can't take nothing with you. Can't take nothing with you. Practice godliness. The Lord bless you financially. Don't change. Stay the same like you had nothing.
That's right. That's right. No, that's true. And I wouldn't even want that much money, honestly. Like, I know how my heart is set up. I know I'll be helping everybody and their mama. I just know that. But I don't want that. Like, I'm fine with living the way that I'm living. You know, I don't know. That's not a desire of mine to sit there and have so much money in my bank account. You know, to be able to get through week to week with a little extra, I'm fine with that. I don't need a whole bunch. That's just me personally.
See, the Lord did that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's why you know how to treat people right.
That's right.
That's why you know how to share and humble yourself.
Yeah, sure.
That's why you're not high-minded or envying nobody. There's a whole lot of pastors and preachers got twice as much as I do. And I envy none of them.
That's right.
A whole bunch of them I feel sorry for.
Yeah.
Because they're mean. They're angry. Yeah. They got to hold up a certain standard. Because people are watching them. I am me.
Amen.
I am what Jesus created me out to be.
Amen.
If you can accept what Jesus is doing in my life and the way He molded me,
that's right.
Keep on stepping. I mean, truly, keep on stepping. Because I'm going to treat you right.
That's right.
Whether you got a lot or whether you got nothing. That's why I don't preach for money.
That's right.
That's why when brother over there, the other pastor over there invited me that time to preach, for him, his congregation, he told me straightforward, well, we're going to take up an offering. I told him, keep it. I don't want it. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to see you blessed.
That's right.
Not only naturally, but I'm here to see you blessed spiritually. Jesus smiling at you. That's why you feel the way you feel. Because that's what God doing for you.
That's right.
I mean, truly. You that don't have nothing, feel good about yourself. You got everything. You got Jesus, you got everything. Tell the devil buy that.
That's right.
I mean, truly. Tell him buy that. You can't buy that.
No.
You just as more important than anybody else got everything in the world. One thing about it is you know your soul secure.
That's right. That's right. That's true. And when you talk about, the pastors or whatever, not just them, just so many people, they are angry. These ones, you're like, why are we so mean? And you look at, you see the car they driving or whatever, and just we know that stuff it just doesn't bring you to happiness. You seeking so much after that. Your happiness is the last thing on your list that you even care about. And I don't want that to be me at all. I want to be happy with whether I got a little or a lot. Point blank.
There you go. Amen.
I'll just to say they do go after, oh, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. Mm-hmm. And then when they do get it, they may be happy with it for a week or two. Then it's like, it's right back to where it just, it's like a temporary fix. That's like you out there chasing, oh, I gotta make this money, I need this car, You go get that car, then 2 weeks later, you just back like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
it's true.
Yeah.
Because that character that you built up for yourself, you trying to impress everybody else. And now people say, okay, you know what I'm saying? What's the new thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll look at you and they'll praise you for you got all this money or that car. Now, wow, 2-3 months, 2-3 weeks later, they don't care. You know what I mean? What's the new thing? So now you're trying to break your neck all over again, trying to keep up with what you built up, the life you built up for yourself.
And it's just all a lie. I can't live a life like that. Take me from what you see is what you get.
There you go.
That's just that. It is what it is. I'm not gonna, I have a sister like that. I kid you not. If she finds out somebody got a new car, she goes and get a new car. This happens all the time. If you go get a new car and your car is a higher year than hers, she got to go and get the next highest year. And I'm just like, what is this all about? Like, this is not cool. I didn't go get a new car to try to make anybody feel some type of way. The Lord blessed me and we finally was able to go get a new car. But I'm not going to, because now you got a new car, now I got to go back out there and get something for the new highest year. No. Who am I fooling? I ain't fooling nobody but myself. That's crazy.
Can I say one more thing?
Go on.
Listen, when Jesus was on the earth, and they had horses and carriages, you know what I mean? They had rich people back then too. Now this is God in the flesh. You know what I mean? He could have came down here riding on a big white horse or a golden carriage with men pulled by horses. What Jesus do? He walked. He walked. Man, Jesus don't know how to live. Yes, he did. He up in glory. We inherited back what he gave up for us. But see, that's the thing. And we got to be just like him.
That's right.
He didn't come down here riding no big white horse or whatever. So why you want a big white Cadillac? I mean, truly. I mean, for real. If it's spacious for your family-wise, excellent. But don't never do it to try to impress somebody else. I mean, truly. Don't let nobody don't put your happiness on somebody else the way they lift you up. Same people that you was hoping to lift you up gonna bring you right back down. Because you can't keep up with it all the time. You can't hold that standard all the time.
Because everybody hits that bump in the road. I don't care who you are. And you're gonna get knocked right on down. And it ain't gonna be cute.
Go ahead.
But I was thinking too, when I was thinking about this message, I'm like, people are so greedy. Jesus was never like that. Like, he did something for us. Like, what if God decided, whatever, we just gonna destroy everybody? Like, he wasn't greedy. He gave us something that, where we can be saved, that our souls can be saved one day, and that was Jesus. Like, God could have been like, forget all of this, like, ain't about them, I could care less, which we know, what he thought about us. But I thank the Lord that all that changed, like,
right.
And for people to just go after all of these other things and not the Lord, that's really messed up. It's crazy.
Because you ain't gonna find anybody out here that's gonna give their life for you.
No, absolutely
not. And that's so true. The Lord died for everybody to have a chance. You know,
he was not greedy or selfish at all.
Look what the Lord said to that rich man. The rich man came to Jesus, said, "What must I do to inherit the kingdom of heaven?" I mean, seriously, Jesus said, "Honor thy mother and thy father." You know what I mean? He was giving them so many things he needed to do, but that one thing. He said, go and sell all that you have. Because the man said, well, look, I kept all these commandments from my youth. Jesus said, I'm about to show you something, though. You know what I mean? He said, sell all that you have and give. and then follow me. That man walked away sad.
Yeah.
Walked away sad. Jesus said, how hard is it for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven?
It's like
I mean, truly.
Trying to put a camera through
Then he said, well, you know what, with God is possible. Why? Because God going to use what you have to share.
That's right.
What you don't want to do, being in the natural, he'll use you if you serve him, being in the spiritual. That what you have now becomes everybody's.
Yeah. Yeah.
All for the kingdom. And you will be happy with it. Why? Because your heart and your mind in the right place.
Right. But if it's not, you're going to...
Sure.
Yeah.
All about me.
Yeah, it's all about you. And people are like that. People are like that. No, you ain't getting what I got. I give you a little bit, then that's less than what I have. You gonna come up, and then you're gonna have a little bit more than me. I can't have that. No. That's why I teach my children. You give. You got $5, and somebody.
It's good to give.
You give. You give. I know we get in situations where you can't give because it's been times. But if you're able to, do it.
Amen.
Do it. Okay? I teach y'all that all the time. I know Aki was telling me a story. He went out to eat and went to tip the lady, and the person he was with was like, why do you give her that much? This is what I taught them.
That's in his heart. There you go.
Yes,
Been taught to do so.
Yes, taught you how it is. You go out somewhere and that waitress, they're doing right by you or whatever. You show them. It's not all about, oh, look, I gave them a whatever dollar bill. No, it's not about that. It's just, where's your heart? You know what you've been taught. And stuff like that, I always believe, when it's your time, it's going to come back to you.
Right.
But do it not expecting anything, not expecting no praise. I go out often, and I'll pay for people meals. I tell the waiter, I'm like, don't tell them that I did this, because I don't want nobody looking at me like, oh, thank you so much.
Amen.
Because it's not about that.
Go ahead. There you go.
But I will get people bills. I do it all the time. Hey, can you give me that person's bill? I'm going to pay their bill.
Look at the Lord.
All the time.
There you go.
And I always tell, just don't tell them, because I don't want a whole show. I don't need all of that. And they go on and they got their stomach filled, and they do pay for it, and don't know who did it.
There you go.
So I just thank the Lord for using me like that, because you don't know who the Lord puts on your mind to pay for their bill. You don't know if that was their last little couple of dollars to get a bill. So now you got that money in your pocket that your bill done got taken care of. So I just give. My heart is set up like this. I know the Lord has done it, but I just think back at so many different situations where I was in need, when I was not saved.
There you go. Remember.
And I always remember. Stuck on the highway with our children, people just coming and giving us things, and just so many different situations. I never forget. Never forget. I don't care where I'm at, what I'm doing. If Harry is with me, we see somebody on the side of the road, I will turn that car around, go see if they need help. Because I remember. We cannot be greedy. We can't be selfish. Oh, yeah, I remember when such and such did this for me, but I cannot pay it forward. No. And if I ever find out y'all do it, I gotta get one of these. I don't want to say it because I think you recorded it. Okay. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 28.
You didn't say it. You're going to go upside the head.
I am. Don't do that. Seriously. Stay humble. And if you able to, you help. And it's not always about
That's
money.
Right. Amen.
It's not always about money. Like I said, you see somebody on the side of the road, women on the side of the road, they trying to change a tire.